Come late 2014, over 200 delegates will converge on the Virgin Islands to attend the Overseas Countries and Territories Association Ministerial Conference and the 13th OCT-EU Forum. The event will be used to assess progress made on the implementation of the new Overseas Association decision, building of relationships with external partners, and transition towards sustainable development. The Virgin Islands and 25 other overseas countries and territories, or OCTs, are associated with the European Union by the Overseas Association Decision, or the OAD, that provides for high-level policy dialogue between the OCTs and the EU. The revised OAD came into force on January 1, 2014. Premier Smith says under the new OAD, the Virgin Islands remains eligible for participation in regional EU-funded programs for overseas countries and territories, for which €100 million has been allocated under the 11th European Development Fund. Last month, the Premier led a delegation to the 12th OCT-EU Forum in Brussels, where the Virgin Islands delegations presented an update on the status of the Small and Medium Enterprise Project. The BVI is a Deputy Regional Authorizing Officer on behalf of the British and Dutch Caribbean overseas countries and territories. The Premier said EU has allocated €15 million to the Small and Medium Enterprise Regional Project that will focus on strengthening the development of enterprises in the Caribbean overseas countries and territories to enhance economic diversification and prosperity of the economies. He said the Virgin Islands is seeking to strengthen the capacity of governments to help develop the business sector, strengthen the capacity of organizations such as the Trade Department, the National Business Bureau, and the BVI Chamber of Commerce to be able to assist businesses, and promote stronger collaboration on trade and investment relations among OCTs and the EU. The Premier said the BVI, as a Deputy Regional Authorizing Officer, will develop tremendous capacity from having the administrative offices of the Small and Medium Enterprise Regional Project based in the BVI and working along with technical experts. Premier Smith has accepted the chairmanship of the 2014 OCTA Ministerial Conference and has invited leaders from the overseas countries and territories, Britain, Denmark, France, and Netherlands, to the 13th OCT-EU Forum, which will be held later this year in the Virgin Islands.